Welcome. Welcome to Kessekigaming. I'm Kesseki, and my dogs all ran that way. And today we are going to play the Path of Exile Act 3. I have already set my skills up a little bit here, so I'm going lightning, working on elemental damage, some lightning damage, a little bit of light and life regeneration, mana regeneration. And I got the controller hooked up. So, get busy. Might go here. Then I gotta go find City of Star. Oh, right off the bat. The Sanctum. Gonna run this off you. That was a danger. That's the one I want to get to. Let's hope. It's a little easier playing I know they're just playing with each other with their games. Playing this with the controller. And did it? So far. Am I ready? I'm ready. One of them again. That was not cool. Yeah. Got him, right? That's something. Make sure there's not anything left to get. Can I be tempted? Oh yeah, I'm gonna wait till... Oh, why? How? At the end of the floor. Okay. I guess that means next floor I'm not quite. So, we need to go up here, build lights. Dead. I guess I could. Oh, see, there are some things that are harder to pick up. Like, harder to pick up some stuff. Also, we need to find the city of Sarn camp. But what I was doing for like boss fights mainly, you would select the boss. And then all you have to do is pick one fossil and blink through him and still keep shooting your sparks, blinking back and forth while shooting sparks. And if you blink to this side, it'll automatically attack him and blink back and attack him without having to change your direction. Don't worry about that. Now I have to change the direction I'm facing. How important. Guard captain. Guard captain. Oh, there's somebody there. Oh, there you are. Hey, Clarissa, can you explain it all going on? I know. Nobody would even get that joke. Alright, come on,
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but we've no time for talk. Tolman was out here with me, and now Piety has him. They're headed for the crematorium. I've no chance against Piety and your blackguards, but you're another matter entirely. Please, you found it in your heart to rescue me. Tolman is just as worthy of your generosity.
Why is it only when I use a controller that won't work? No. Okay. Okay. Does it look like I am about to level up? I believe so. What had done? Okay. That means my stones can get a little stronger if I had hit the button in time. I'm not used to playing with the home controller thing, but let's go to passives. Yes, have a little bit of drift. On is essentially a brand new Xbox controller. But once again, I have dogs and they chew it up because my kids left the Xbox controller out. So, fun. At least it's not as bad as the PS5 controller. Okay, now I gotta work my way up where I'm going. Okay, that's right here. Lightning damage. I got it. That's why I did it before I started playing. Because I used the mouse and keyboard option to do it before I started, because I knew this was gonna happen. Okay, so, what do I hit to make sure? Apply changes with X. Okay, make sure I don't lose. Let's go to the Sarn encampment. I do not wish to invite you to my party. I party alone. Woo! You're faster than me. How are you walking faster than me, dude? I don't like it. Argon.
Templar in exile? Now I've seen it all. Dominus must have run out of honest businessmen to banish, and he's finally getting to the real criminals.
Ha!
Just joking with you, your worship. In truth, I'm grateful to you for returning Clarissa to us. Problem is, one die lover ain't much good to anyone. Like gloves, they tend to be more useful than peers. The missing glove, in this case, is a young fella named Tolman. May God above light your way to Tolman's salvation, brother.
Yeah. Why is everyone so mean to me in this game? What about you, Maramoa?
Maramoa Patua thanks you, Exile, for returning our Clarissa to us. She is the gentle heart of this place, a spirit still capable of love in this wasteland of hatred. Yet that gentle heart remains in jeopardy. Tolman isn't deserving of Clarissa, but she'll not smile until he's by her side.
Okay, goodbye. At least she said, she was nice, right? Hi, Clarissa. Grigor.
Keep your distance, Exile. The name's Grigor, and when you've had your eyes fill of my twisted visage, how about you turn those fine jellies of yours eastward? Yes, you've brought Clarissa home to us. And once again, I see she pesters me with pity. There's only so much broth, so many bouquets that a man can take. For a criminal, Clarissa has a strangely soft center. Still, I'd rather not see that heart of hers harden. See if you can find that lost boy mate of hers. With him around, Clarissa doesn't have as much time to bother me.
The lost boy mate. Okay, hopefully I have the sound going well. So now I have to find Tolman in the crematorium and solve a trial. Oh wait, do I have things? What? And I can sell. But this is another point for controller. Need to identify. Oh, I got stuff in the way of my screen. Okay. Now, is there a button to compare? I'll left stay. But I don't want to. I don't want to see a point for mouse and keyboard. I don't want to see all of the nonsense in between. That makes it harder to figure out what I'm doing. I don't need the strength. Reduced flask charges used. Increased duration. Flask life recovery rate. So this is just life. This one has some armor and some strength. You know what? 13. Oh my gosh, it would be so much easier if it didn't split it up like this. Hide, advance. You have to, it's default. You have to hold the stick to hide it. Okay, I'm just gonna keep the one I have. That is so weird. It's actually default. 36 increase elemental damage with attack skill. Look at that. Look at that. It's okay. Wow! I did not. I did not mean to do that. Okay, I really have to get used to the buttons. So who do I talk to sell in this place?
Need some help?
Thank you, Clarissa. What are y'all doing? You can see Emma heading on out. They're all running back and forth. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Clarissa, I need you to buy all of my stuff. I'm good. I'm just ready to get back out there. So, I need to get to the crematorium. Let's take a look at the flag. Act 1, Act 2, and Act 2. And then we got 3 more. Opened up. There's the Star Arena, but I don't need to go to the arena yet. It has been a long time I've been here. Oh, I don't know which way the crematorium was. I'm guessing it's the one north. Yawning again and again. Nope, not that way. This way. The slums. I want to go to the slums. If the slums take me to the crematorium, I guess so. Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. Whew. I can head into the sewer.
I must have time to gather my
The carrion queen of flame. Yeah. You're dead. Okay. I can't do anything with it. Get away.
The Monkey King has built his throne on your back.
My
A throne
back?
of gold and gem, polished with blood and tear. Throw off the Monkey King and his shiny privy before your back is broken.
There's no Monkey King on my back. Okay. These things are kind of creepy looking. I think if I saw that in real life, I would run. Even if I was this strong. Really creepy looking. I do like this frost blink quite a bit. Oh, yeah, look at this. Barrels! Oh, barrels. How I despise the buttering essence of anger. And hairy teeth and the Caldera's heart.
purity will prevail.
Hairy teeth? Warhammer. I would like to pick up the Warhammer. I don't know why. Can I go this way? Where do I want to go now? Through here? Up the stairs. I don't know where I'm going. But thankfully, close to something. Oh, look at that. Exactly where I need to be. How lucky am I?
Life in his right hand, death in his left. And then there are those who fell through God's fingers.
Ash Prophet! Oh, those are the people that know what's happening next in Pokemon.
I must have time to gather.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do that one next. Uh-oh. That was not smart.
Must have time to gather.
Come on. I must kill you. Yeah. Woohoo!
The Templars would shudder at your incompetence. I shudder at theirs.
I had failed on room 3. Yeah, I was doing really bad. You can come get in my lap if you can jump up here. Out of all of these dogs, why is this one the fat dog? She's the only Pomeranian. She's not that big. But she's like a circus dog. She's like expert with her little hind feet. She can jump up and down. But she never jumps up on my lap. Never jumps up on my lap. That must be because she's lazy. She knows I'll pick her up. Okay. All right. Let's get into this. Where are we going? Wait. Okay. Obviously, I'm going the other way. Infernal Stalker the Tyrant. Why do you keep running from me? Stand there and let me shoot you with electricity until you die. Come on. Almost there. Your torture's almost over. Oh, there we go. Ah, man, he did not have anything good on him.
I must have time to gather my will.
Hurry up and die again! Ugh.
I am no beast of burden.
I am no beast of burden. I know. Anything I want? Behemoth badge, goat hide. But are you really shooting at me? Dragon slipper, goat hide boots. Oiled coat. I don't want any of it. I'm good. Woohoo!
On the night of 1,000 ribbons, our finest city burned. It burned with fires lit by cruelty and neglect. It burned with shame for giving the title of emperor to a man who did not.
Talon! Okay. So from here I kill everything. Da, 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 da. This way. Get back! Yeah, you're locked. Horror lad. He died so quick I didn't get to see his full name. Yeah.
Allow your wisdom to be tempered by the flames of the past.
I am no beast of burden.
So that one's done. Where to now?
I must have time to gather my will.
Okay. Open the door. Hate beat. Poor guy. Wow, wowee. I mean, this build so far is very good early game, unless something were to go horribly wrong.
A dead man and a living machine. There's your truth, heretic.
Yeah? Piety, I have not liked you since you first decided to block my way in Act 2.
Enough of this!
Dang it! I was trying to kill you! Defense, rank 1. Well, at least I have his bracelet. Poor Clarissa, how am I gonna explain this to her? That fun.
Tolman's dead then. Another victim of Piety's cruelty. Perhaps he escaped lightly. Look upon Grigor to see what life entails under Piety's influence. Let me offer you something. In recognition of all that you have done for us. We shall mourn Tolman's death, as we shall treasure Clarissa's life.
My food! My food, not yours! It's not your food! Not your food! Ah! Samuel! You gonna sit with me? Flame... Oh! Curses all targets in an area, lowering their lightning resistance. An aura that grants bonus to damage and critical strike. What's this? No, actually, I'd prefer this over anything else, I think. What's this other one? I didn't see. Vulnerability. Yeah.
General Gravicius demands absolute obedience from his blackguards, meaning he's surrounded himself with cowards and lackwits, unable to lift a finger without orders. If you're able, traverse the river and murder Gravicius in his own barracks. You'll be ripping the very mind from the skulls of our enemies. Dominus and his...
Goodbye. Goodbye, I say. Alright, Hargon.
I'll miss a boy. He was always up for a laugh, whether it was at his expense or not.
I thought it was working for a second there.
Hargon's the name, by the way. And it's my honor to welcome you to Dirty Old Sun, the metropolis of opportunity. The opportunity to make something of yourself, or the opportunity to have a very messy death.
Alright. Do you want to buy my stuff this time? I'm trying to put off talking to Clarissa. I do not want to explain to her what happened. Oh! Aha! I shall accept that trade. Thank you! Oh, she's crying right off the bat.
Tolman, I made this bracelet for him when he first arrived here. Idiot said he'd never take it off. I called him a liar. He didn't, though. Not once. I need to give you something. I asked a lot of you out there in the slums.
You did.
More than I should have.
That's right.
You tried. And that's all
succeeded.
we exiles can ever hope to do.
And finding your dead boyfriend. Now I can go crawl around in the sewers.
I no longer dream when I sleep. I have a nightmare. The same nightmare over and over. The mirror was never my reflection looking back. The first time that mirror appeared to me, it was Cole I saw. A rapist from Oriath I had the displeasure of sharing a pen with in Gravisius' stockade. Piety took him for her experiments. That night, I saw her handiwork while I slept. This time, it was Tolman. Flesh dried to leather, organs shrunk to husks, blood trickling through his skeleton like red dust in an hourglass. It's Piety's gift to me. At least I won't be seeing Clarissa the next time I look into it. Make sure it's not you I see either.
Wow.
I walked halfway across this forsaken continent because of an ode. Of jewels and eternity, it's called. For twinkled promises of jewels and eternity, the Gemling Queen gave her heart and body to the King of Shades for one more day in the sun. The last day in the sun. That's but a portion of the full epic. The Gemling Queen lived, and she's the enigma behind the fall of the Ezomites and the Eternals both.
The Ezomites?
Look to the Solaris Temple to the northeast. Find the Gemling Queen's remains before Piety does, and destroy them.
I can do that. Next time, you don't have to be so graphic with your descriptions of your dreams, okay? Oh, you just want my food. Can't have it.
Victaria was a poet what ended up leading a rebellion, right under the nose of Emperor Chittis. But here's what really interests me. Our wordsmith was quite the talented larcenist as well. Pulled off the heist of the century, in the name of the people, of course. 3 finely crafted platinum busts, commissioned by Chittis for his favourite trio of generals. Victario and his coppers hold up in the sewers. Now that you have Clarissa's keys, perhaps you'd be inclined to search out those heroic busts for me. I'm sure I can make it well worth your while.
I will slaughter them with bolts of lightning in their gut. Alright, let's just go back to the slums this way. Ah, where am I going? I only have to complete 2 more trials. Okay, I can't be too far away from the sewers, right? Should be right out here somewhere. Yeah! Alright, but in the sewers. Oh, smells good in here. Wait, which way do I want to go? This way first?
Must have time to gather will.
Oh, you say you must have time or something? I must have you do what I tell you to do. Oh man, they're all dead ends. I'm going these ways for nothing. Stinking undead.
I was born to this land, delivered to this task. I will prevail.
Yes. Woohoo! Found the bus of Lion. He must be the guy that founded Lion Eye. Okay. All right, this way. The Undying Blockade. Okay. And the waypoint. Now I just gotta find these busts. Ah. Get in here so you can die. Thank you. Centauri. Woohoo! Darkspine, the wretched. Hector Titacus. Okay, I have all of them. So first, let's finish exploring. Oh, yes, this is where I needed to go. Murder Soul, the Twisted. Hey, class boots are now in my bag. Oh, there can't be much more left here.
Must have time to gather.
Yeesh. That's it. That's it. Time-worn claw. Not battle-worn. Just worn by time. A Porter Scroll. I got a pet now. Come on, little guy. Come on. Follow me. Oh, no. Oh, I killed him. Okay, there's something up here. Under City Hideout. I'm going there. Oh, that's not fair. Those barrels are to where I cannot destroy them. What? Dim gas?
I am no beast of burden.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and pick up that buckskin tunic. Yeah, just discard it. And I'll pick up the festival mask. You know, since I have room. Woo! That tunic better be good. Oh my gosh. The marketplace.
Must have time to gather.
Oh, you must always have time. Let's go sell some stuff. Come on. Hey, Clarissa. I hear you're single now. Oh, the dexterity's too high on that. Dexterity's too high on that, too. Not on the plague mask. Woohoo! But I don't want to get rid of the head I've got. Item fund. Really good, though. Adds 11 to dexterity. Nope. I'm fine without it. I'm one claw. Brass ball. There are the boots. I can't even wear them either. But I can if I put on the plague mask. Then I will have enough dexterity. And it'll give me item rarity. Item find 1 point more. No, I still don't have enough. What is my dexterity? Low. Wow. Okay. I'll just keep that for now.
Hello.
Hey, Clarissa. Look at all the cool stuff I got. Do you want to buy it? No, no, no. Give me that back. There. All right, Hargon. Here are your
People's
busts.
poet could hide the spoils from Chitters, but not from us, eh? I knew you was the exile for the job. I'm sure you've been more than compensated already from Victario's stockpiles, but here's a little extra. Care of something I found under a dead man's bed. Why? Just because I like you.
Now that I will take. That's a good reward, Hargon. I like you too now. Getting in too. Alright, let's go back into the sewers. Starting to enjoy the fresh air a little too much. I don't have any other relics. I'll have to hit confirm. Okay. Hey, I had no idea.
Must have time to down.
Oh, the music is so intense. Oh no, he's throwing things at me. I gotta get out of there. I don't know where you went, dude. Huh? Ah! Oh my gosh, she keeps disappearing. Which means every time he does, he gets his stinking shield back. Hurry up and die. Oh my god. Seriously? Oh, there's even more rewards. How nice is that? So the Undercity hideout has now been unlocked. Aha, that's right. Okay, so I cleared the area, and that's what unlocks it. So I need to travel to Solaris Temple. I also need to travel to the Ebony Barracks. I do know that I think there's another thing here. Okay, I can go to the other one this way. The Undying Blockage. So, my way is blocked. What am I gonna do? What am I going? I'm gonna keep going right back to where I was, I guess. As I have the realization that if I had checked that when I first walked by it, I would have known. All the way back up here. There we go. The marketplace. Oh no. The sewers. I am out. Okay. They have destroyed this place. I bet it looked pretty nice in its day. Stoic soul is gonna die.
Go with God.
Yeah. Go with God. Oh, I got him. Bet that's where Stoic Soul went. Was God. Alright, let's see. Where do I go now? Let's go up this way. No! Well then, let's go this way. Oh my gosh, the statues are coming alive. They all want to die. Giant gladiator statues. Alright, come on, all of you. You all might as well attack me all at once.
Must have time to gather.
Marcius the Defaced. Now you've been defaced. The catacombs. This is where I need to be going?
I shall wipe the filth from this house of God.
Oh, there's another trial here. Is that it? Am I there? Dave Creek. Is that anything like Dawson's? Let's see. Yeah, hey. Woohoo! You know, if I was smart, I could have gone here instead in lieu of that one. But you know, not very smart. It's kind of working for now. Let's see. Cast speed is always nice. And there's the totem mastery. Cast speed. How about that? Line changes. Dire scrape. Ouch, ouch. Dropping poison bombs on me. The heck?
Must
have time to gather my will.
You know what? I never read the book. But I ran past, did I? Oh, they're not barrels. They're urns. Urns are okay. I can deal with urns.
There is nothing eternal in this empire of ours, but the names of our day that shall be revered or reviled in the centuries to come.
Decided to write on the walls, that's all you had to say.
An emperor cannot allow himself to become buried in the shadowed vaults of self-doubt. Cannot allow thoughts of imagined disaster to spin about inside his mind like so many strife-splintered wheels. An emperor navigates his way through the terrors of perplexity with his eyes set firmly on the rising sun.
Yeah.
An emperor must bear two blades. Hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
Surety? I am sure that I made it past that, no problem. Your trials are too easy. Oh my gosh. Okay, where are we going? Oh, you just Joe. Can people see you? Hi there, Reba. Okay. So if I do the bottom one, I can get these two. If I do the top one, I can get these two. Yeah. You know what? I want to see what it feels like to have 40% less speed. Kind of slow. Yep. 40% is a lot.
I must have time to gather my will.
Oh! I jumped right into it twice now. Not the smartest. Okay. I got this. I barely got this. Oh my gosh, I'm walking so slow. No! No! I just needed to go to the door. Aha! This way. This is the way. Okay. Spiders. Pit frenzy. The depraved. Now he's really deprived. He's been deprived of life. Or a death, I guess. Woo! It's like a pinata. It won't let me pick stuff up. There we go. But I want the ring. There we go. That's fine.
I am no beast of
I know.
burden.
Wait, what is your name? Filth Dweller? The Butcher?
Must have time to gather.
Filth Dweller. I mean, my gosh, you have the indecency to butcher people and not even clean up after yourself? Just dwell in your own butchered filth? It's disgusting. Where are you? There you are. Hey, it's a scroll. Wait. Okay. That was anticlimactic. I came all the way down here. It looks like some giant room, and maybe there's gonna be something there, and that was it. That was it. Wow. I certainly made a mess of this place. There's loot just strewn all willy-nilly all over the floor. Whoops. Where am I? Seriously. Death Bishop. Bishop of Death? Okay. Yeah, because that's where the trial was. I am at a loss here. What are the spiders called? Ink spitters. Ink spitters. So they're like octopus spiders? clever, you know, because octopus have 8 legs and spiders have 8 legs. So did I not need to come down here? Except for the trial? A pain in my butt. But fine. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I used my potion instead. It's okay. Woo! Come on, Clarissa.
Watch yourself.
You and I are gonna do some bartering. And just
Hello.
we're gonna barter here if I can hit the right buttons. Sell. Sell. Hey. Sell. Sell. Yeah, I don't want this either. Would be nice if I could get a ring with some dexterity. Oh, these dogs are knocked out. They're sleepy. So there's only one more trial. The Lord's Labyrinth. Okay. So, the catacombs. I'm guessing I don't need to go there anymore. I need to go to that one. Let's go there. That's the catacombs, so we keep going north.
I write this now in hope that someone may. The sun is an orb of blood. Twisted twilight shrouds my eyes. The air reeks of anger. San has plunged into night.
Oh.
The man who
Screech the psychotic. He screeches so much that he's driven himself psychotic with his own
grow from his
screeching.
face, as if his eyes had been seeds waiting to sprout. He is quiet now. No more cackling and screaming. Dead. Of my fellow patrons, only 2 live. The others have fallen. Their blood
and
is
they can't
everywhere.
get up.
The survivors, gemlings both, their skin shrivels and grays to the hue of necrosis. Their gems flare with unholy luster. Their eyes black as hatred. A gemling ghoul. It twisted off a corpse's head, gnaws at skull-like dog. My head now, visions clawing at me. Thinking burns. I see horror.
Horror.
Envy
Yes.
the mute corpses at my feet. Words flay me, flee me. All is madness.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say everything about you is now madness, dude. Another descriptive portion of it, a descriptive story. I don't think that we needed to know all of that, but... Oh, there's a quest. And there's the area, the battlefront. Let's go get the quest first. And you're gonna make me go around. This game, I swear. Decanter Spiritus. I hath found it. Now it wants me to travel to the docks. Okay. Let me do this first. Oh, I gotta start a whole new run. Oh, I'm so sorry I double click. Tell me I must have time every time I cast it. Oh, hey. I'll take all of that, and I'll take those, and I will jump down there. I don't know why. I have to go this way anyway. Ooh. He's gone! God, I did it! Let's collect my treasure! And then go back to the marketplace, where you sadly cannot buy anything. But you can unlock something full of monsters. It's an item pinata. Okay. So, now I need to go to the battlefront, find the waypoint here, if there is one. Okay. Wants me to jump right into it. Get some major rewards. Major. Oh, this guy again. Really? Are you trying to run away from me? He tried. Now we're getting somewhere. I mean, it's not far, but it's still somewhere. Oh, I'm so glad I came back. Get 9 more coins. Oh! 210. Okay. Major rewards. Aha. That's awesome. That really is some major rewards. Okay, now that we're at the battlefront, we can run around. Find this waypoint. Stoic Strider. I was so caught up in just killing him, I forgot to check his name sooner.
The shadow whispers and simpers at the Monkey King's feet. When the Monkey King puts his back to the sun, it is the shadow that leads the way.
Woohoo! I took some damage there. Oh, it was a captain something. Not that I even noticed. Yeah, I took damage, but still didn't last very long for a captain. Wait, I see it. How do I get up there? There we go. I'm going to the town portal. Ribbon spool has been acquired, and the waypoint hath been found. Okay. I'm gonna go to my hideout for a second.
Prepared for the end?
Let's look at Skeen. Yeah, you can have it. Oh, you can't have that. Yeah. Don't try and take my ribbon spool. You can have that too. I don't care. Oh, I need to sell that ring, don't I? It's a horrible ring. Go to the crafting table. I mean, there's something I wanted to try. It won't let me see it as long as I'm on this. So wrong. Okay. So I do want to try something. Okay, I shall take that item and equip it back. Save. Well. I wanted to try the belt, but I'm pretty sure I bet to pick up. Yeah, I was pretty sure the belt. Let's see, what can I do with it? Baba! All attributes. Rank 2. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Would be nice. So it's saying, in order to get that one, Labyrinth trial in the tunnel. Residence. So I'm in. That's fine. Ah! Let's go. Really? My belt is still in there, huh? Of course it is. Put the belt back on before your pants fall down. Oh, that's right. You're not wearing any pants. Alright. I'm gonna call it right here because I've got some other things to do. But this has been fun. Hello, this is Kesseki from Kessekigaming, and I wanted to let you know to like, subscribe, tweet, post, or whatever else you do or do not want to do to social media, such as Twitch, Discord, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. All of it is at Kesseki Gaming. I'm sure you can figure it out.